Have you ever wondered how billionaires secretly buy the world's rarest gemstones without anyone noticing? Or how they protect these treasures worth hundreds of millions from thieves, scandals, and even wars? On Top Tier, we're pulling back the curtain on the mysterious world of gemstone billionaires. From private auctions to hidden vaults, let's uncover how the richest people on Earth secure their sparkling empires. Private auctions. For the ultra-rich, gemstones aren't purchased in regular jewelry stores. They are acquired in ultra-exclusive private auctions. These gatherings are highly secretive, often invitation only, and conducted in luxury hotels or at prestigious auction houses like Sotheby's and Christie's. Unlike the dramatic scenes we see in movies with loud bidding wars, many of these auctions are quiet and discreet. Sometimes bidding is done over the phone or through trusted representatives, keeping the real buyer completely anonymous. The atmosphere is charged with secrecy, as billionaires compete to claim a piece of history without revealing their identity to the public. Anonymous trusts and shell companies. One of the richest secrets in gemstone buying is that billionaires almost never purchase jewels in their own name. Instead, they use anonymous trusts or shell companies registered in tax havens like the Cayman Islands, Panama, or Switzerland. This practice ensures that their names never appear on official documents, shielding them from taxes, lawsuits, or even political backlash. Imagine a $50 million diamond changing hands. On paper, it might belong to a shell company, with no obvious ties to the billionaire who truly owns it. This cloak of invisibility makes tracking ownership nearly impossible. Bespoke security vaults. Owning a gemstone worth tens or even hundreds of millions is glamorous only if it's safe. That's why billionaires invest in bespoke, high-security vaults. These vaults aren't your average safes. They are custom-built fortresses inside mansions, superyachts, or even underground bunkers. Equipped with biometric scanners, seismic vibration detectors, and AI-powered surveillance, these vaults are designed to withstand almost anything. Burglary attempts, natural disasters, fires, and even military-grade explosives. To break into one would require more than just skill. It would take an army. Insurance with secret conditions. No matter how secure the vault, billionaires know there's always risk. That's why they take out insurance policies on their gems, often worth millions of dollars annually. These policies are offered by elite firms that specialize in rare art and jewelry. But unlike ordinary insurance, these come with strict and unusual conditions. For example, the owner may be prohibited from wearing the gemstone outside of certain events, or required to transport it only under armed guard. In some cases, the gem must remain inside an approved vault at all times when not in use. Discreet transportation. Transporting a priceless gem across borders is one of the most vulnerable moments in ownership. For this reason, billionaires rely on military-level transportation services. These firms use armored vehicles, private jets, and even disguised shipping containers that look like ordinary luggage. Every movement is planned like a covered operation, with multiple backup routes, decoys, and real-time surveillance. Retired intelligence agents and ex-military operatives are often hired to oversee the process, ensuring no one outside the circle even knows when or where the gem is being moved. This level of secrecy is crucial because history has shown that some of the world's biggest jewelry heists targeted gems during transit, not when they were locked in vaults. A moving gem is a vulnerable gem. Billionaires understand this, which is why they go to such extreme lengths to cover every angle. To the outside world, it may just look like an ordinary flight or package delivery. But in reality, billions of dollars in treasure could be traveling quietly through the skies, guarded like a state secret. Hidden display rooms. Not every gemstone is destined to stay locked away in darkness. Many billionaires create private display rooms within their estates, designed to showcase their collections to select guests. These are not ordinary showcases. They are museum-like galleries, climate-controlled, armed with laser security, and lit in such a way that every facet of a diamond looks like it's on fire. For visitors, stepping into such a room feels like entering another world, a hidden museum where history and wealth sparkle together. But beyond the beauty, these rooms serve a deeper purpose. They're status symbols. For the world's richest, owning a gem isn't just about possession. It's about presentation. Inviting a guest into a hidden gallery where they can witness gems worth hundreds of millions creates an unforgettable impression of exclusivity and power. In these moments, the gemstones are no longer just stones. They become experiences, dazzling, unforgettable reminders of a billionaire's place at the top of the social pyramid. Coded documentation. Every high-value gemstone requires certificates of authenticity, but billionaires go further by creating layers of coded documentation. These might include encrypted digital ownership logs, blockchain registrations, or private family records stored in secret archives. This ensures that the legitimacy of the stone is unquestionable, even centuries later. If a gem changes hands, its entire story, from mine to masterpiece, can be traced through these documents, making fraud or theft nearly impossible. In many cases, these documents tie gems directly to family dynasties. A stone might be registered as part of a generational heirloom, making it legally untouchable in disputes. For billionaires, documentation isn't just paperwork, it's power. Whoever controls the records controls the legacy. And in a world where reputation and history matter just as much as money, that control can be more valuable than the gemstone itself. Use of free ports. One of the cleverest methods billionaires use is storing gemstones in free ports, massive, ultra-secure warehouses located in tax-free zones like Geneva, Luxembourg, or Singapore. Inside these facilities, treasures worth billions, from paintings to gold bars to rare diamonds, are kept safe from taxes, customs, and prying eyes. Gems can stay in free ports indefinitely, never technically entering a country, which means their owners avoid import duties and public declarations. For billionaires, free ports are like modern treasure caves, hidden in plain sight. They combine military-level security with total financial secrecy. A diamond might be sitting in Geneva for decades, unseen by the public, yet its value continues to climb. The owner benefits from safety, anonymity, and freedom from taxation. A trifecta that turns free ports into one of the most powerful tools in the gemstone game. Strategic gifting. Sometimes, protecting gemstones isn't about hiding them, but about giving them away strategically. Billionaires often transfer ownership of jewels to children, spouses, or even charitable foundations. This reduces tax burdens and ensures the gem stays within the family legacy. In many cultures, gifting gemstones also holds symbolic power, strengthening alliances, showing affection, or displaying influence. A gifted gemstone becomes more than just wealth. It becomes a token of trust, power, and connection. Private showings for investment. Finally, gemstones aren't just about beauty or heritage. They're financial instruments. Many billionaires host private showings for select investors or collectors, where gems are subtly marketed to raise their perceived value. By controlling who sees the gem, how it's presented, and the story told around it, they can boost demand and increase its market worth. A gem bought for $20 million can later be sold for $40 million if its narrative has been carefully managed. If you love this glimpse into the hidden strategies of the wealthy, hit like, subscribe to Top Tier, and ring that bell for more untold stories of wealth and power. Until next time, stay curious and stay top tier.